Dear students, in the last section we have seen what is distributed system, definition of distributed system, and what are the similarities in distributed system and cloud computing. So, as I told you that the distributed system is having the three milestones, that is mainframes, clusters and grid. So, we will see this one by one. Mainframes are the large high speed computer, especially one supporting numerous workstation or peripherals. Mainframes were powerful, high reliable computers specialized for large data movement and massive input and output operations. They were used by the large organization, and that mainframes are used for the bulk data processing such as online transaction, ERP, that is enterprise resource planning, and other operations also. The mainframes offer large computational power by using multiple processors, which were presented as a single entity to users. The most attractive features of the mainframes are the ability to be highly reliable computers that were always on and capable of tolerating the failures transparently, and it does not require the system shutdown if you want to replace any failed components. Then the next technology is the clusters. A computer cluster consists of set of loosely or tightly connected computers that work together so that in many respects they can be viewed as a single system. So what is loosely and tightly coupled? Loosely coupled means we can add more computers or more systems in the loosely coupled system, and in tightly coupled system we cannot insert or add the systems. Cluster computing is the alternative for the mainframes and supercomputers. So it consists of the commodity machines. These machines could then be connected by the network, and it is controlled by the specific software tools. Basically, these clusters are starts in the 1980. Clusters become the standard technology from 1980 for parallel and high performance computing, and they are cheaper than mainframes and made high performance computing available to a large number of groups. Then next technology is the grid computing. Grid computing is the collection of computer resources from multiple locations to reach a common goal. So this grid computing is available in 1990, and it is the evolution of cluster computing. Grid computing proposes a new approach to access large computational power, huge storage facility, and a variety of services. Users can consume the resources in the same way they use the other utilities like power, gas, and water. Different from large cluster, a computing grid was a dynamic aggregation of heterogeneous computing nodes. Heterogeneous means all the systems are of different types, different configurations, and its scale was nationwide or even worldwide. So these are the three technologies in distributed computing. The cloud computing is the successor of this grid computing. It inserts all the aspects of three major technology, that is mainframes, cluster, and grid. For example, the clouds are characterized by the fact of having virtually infinite capacity, being tolerant to failures, and being always on, as in the mainframes. Second case, the computing nodes that form the infrastructure of computing clouds are commodity machines such as in the clusters, and the services made available by a cloud vendor are consumed by pay-per-use basis, means according to our need we can access the cloud services and we can pay for that. So this is similar to the grid computing. Okay, thank you.